I power up my relationship with God by attending many different kind of retreats like CLI, On the Road, and Kairos. I've met many new people and strengthened many relationships that I've had, and it's helped me see God in others. That I really felt connected with them and connected with God through them.
To me, powering up in my faith is simply going to church and putting on that altar server robe. And the celebration of Mass is just really important to our faith, and that's really how I power up.
It's important to me to give myself up to others and just be there for my friends and whoever needs me. My friend administers Eucharist at the nursing home across from my high school, so he asked me to come with him because nobody else would do it. So I went with him, and eventually I took over after he graduated, and now I'm continuing his ministry. After getting to know the people and the faces and having just those small conversations with them where they smile just because you're someone else they see, it's really impactful on you.
One part of my life that really powers up my faith is when I decided to become a faith formation catechist. I teach in the 7th and 8th grade class at my church, and to see them really light up and be passionate and want to learn is so powerful for me. I've learned that you can't always plan everything. I can have activities, but it really comes down to how the kids are feeling that day. Whenever I sit down to plan a lesson, I have that time to really deepen my faith and not only learn and plan for them, but I also look at things that can help me grow in my faith.
At about 7th grade, I transferred schools from a Catholic school to a public school. It's a bit of a rough transition, so one of the ways that I could cope with that transition was I power up my relationship with God by trying to stay involved at church. I'm an altar server and a lector on the weekends. I think it's nice to be able to take part in the Mass and try and make it an experience for everybody. It helps me to stay focused and get what I can out of the Mass, and I hope it helps others.
When I've been stressed with homework and stuff, pretty much all I did was go to school, go to practice, and then do homework. It was hard for me to balance that. I had to take the time to just pray, and it helped me calm down and just clear my mind and the stress that was going on. So I was able to focus.
I share the power of Christ with others through magic, and I use my retreat team leading as an outlet for that. So at the meetings, I'll do some magic to help the kids get to know each other, get to know me better. At retreats, I'll do magic during my witness talks, which I give the kids relax and be more open to listening to.
I share the power of Christ with others through teaching Sunday school. I went to Catholic school for half my education, and it really helped form my faith and my passion for Christ. I really love being able to share what I learned with my Sunday school class. I really love seeing their faith grow throughout the year, and I love to watch them blossom. I had and still have great teachers who helped share the power of Christ with me, and I want to be able to share the power of Christ with my students.
I share my power of Christ with others by teaching Sunday school. We did stone painting, and that was really fun. They took them home and shared them with their families. When they asked me to teach Sunday school, I felt called, this is what I should do.
One activity that helped me share the power of Christ with others is my youth group's annual spaghetti dinner, which helps us raise money for convention, and it's really a lot of fun. We dress up in silly costumes sometimes, and we just have fun with it. It really helps our parish get closer together.
I led a retreat for sophomores in October. We helped them explore their relationship with God and with others and their faith. When I did this activity, it helped me realize how the two of my teachers helped shape my life and my experience at school, and they really genuinely care about us. So I want to take the skills that they've shown in the classroom and show students that I care about them and that they can come to me for help if they ever need anything.
I share the power of Christ by encouraging people to come to convention because I have had great experiences, especially during adoration. They have this beautiful music playing in the background, and the keynote speaker is just speaking to you about how God is always there for you. And I just remember tearing up because that moment was so touching. But I truly experienced the presence of God during that moment. I've given a witness talk at our retreat, and I just tell people about that moment.
If someone comes to me and they need help, I'll be able to share with them how I talk to God and manage my problems, and then maybe that can help them manage their own problems. I know that God's always there for me, and then I can hopefully make them realize that God is always for them.